The Young and the Restless spoilers chaos in Genoa City, the aftermath of a tragic accident. The city of Genoa is no stranger to turmoil, but the recent tragic accident has left the residents more divided than ever. Lives are shattered, trust is broken, and the truth is buried under layers of guilt, pain, and secrets. This is not just another chapter in the city's troubled history. It is one that threatens to unravel the fabric of its most prominent families. Phyllis Summers, A Life in the Balance. The accident's most devastating consequence is the condition of Phyllis Summers, whose life now hangs by a thread. The fiery and headstrong woman known for her indomitable spirit is in a hospital bed, battling severe brain trauma. Doctors have painted a grim picture. Phyllis might never regain consciousness, and even if she does, the likelihood of permanent memory loss looms large. For those who love her, the news is unbearable. Her son, Daniel Romolotti, and granddaughter, Lucy, are struggling to come to terms with the possibility that the Phyllis they once knew might never return. The Summers family has endured its share of heartache, but this accident feels like an irreparable blow. Their pain is further compounded by the knowledge that this tragedy was no mere accident. It was an act of malice. Sharon Newman, villain or victim? Sharon Newman, once a beloved figure in Genoa City, now finds herself at the center of a storm of accusations. The crash was not an accident. It was a deliberate act. Witnesses and evidence point to Sharon swerving intentionally into Phyllis's car, a reckless decision that has landed her behind bars, charged with intentional vehicular assault. But Sharon's legal troubles don't end there. The specter of an even darker crime looms over her: murder. For years, whispers of her involvement in a past killing have haunted her, but no concrete evidence has ever been found to convict her. The public is torn. Some see Sharon as a cold-hearted villain, while others believe she is a woman trapped by her own mistakes, unable to escape the weight of her guilt. The fallout. Families torn apart. For Daniel and Lucy, Sharon is a destroyer of lives, a force of chaos who has not only harmed Phyllis, but also shattered their family's sense of stability. They are adamant. There will be no forgiveness, no redemption for Sharon in their eyes. Her actions have unleashed a wave of anger and grief that cannot be undone. Lucy, though young, understands the gravity of the situation. Her grandmother is in a hospital bed because of Sharon's reckless and selfish decisions. For Daniel, the pain cuts even deeper. He is not only dealing with the potential loss of his mother, but also the realization that someone he once considered a friend is the source of this devastation. Sharon's inner turmoil. Behind bars, Sharon is a woman consumed by regret. She knows the depth of her sins, but she also knows that no amount of remorse can change the past. In the quiet of her cell, she replays the moment of the crash over and over again, questioning what could have driven her to such a reckless act. Sharon has become a prisoner not only of the law, but also of her own conscience. She accepts that she must pay for her crimes, but the punishment seems almost too light compared to the lives she has destroyed. The charge of intentional vehicular assault will likely result in only a few months behind bars, a sentence that feels like an insult to the suffering of Phyllis and her family. Chance Chancellor, a ray of hope. As Sharon faces her fate, Chance Chancellor, a respected detective with a deep sense of justice, finds himself caught in a moral quandary. Chance knows that Sharon's actions were wrong, but he also believes in redemption and the possibility of second chances. He is torn between his duty to uphold the law and his desire to help Sharon navigate this dark chapter of her life. Rumors swirl that Chance might be working behind the scenes to secure Sharon's release, or at least to mitigate the severity of her punishment. But his motives are unclear. Is he driven by a belief in Sharon's potential for change, or is there something deeper, a lingering connection perhaps, that compels him to intervene? What lies ahead? The road ahead is uncertain for everyone involved. Phyllis's condition remains critical, and her family clings to the hope that she will wake up, even if the woman they knew might be lost forever. For Sharon, the path forward is one of accountability and redemption, if she can find a way to forgive herself. As for Genoa City, the accident has left a lasting scar. Trust has been broken, alliances have shifted, and the lines between right and wrong have blurred. The residents must grapple with the fallout, knowing that the actions of one person can ripple through the lives of so many. The question remains, can Genoa City find healing in the face of such a tragedy? Or will the wounds left by this accident continue to fester, tearing the community apart? Only time will tell. But one thing is certain, nothing in Genoa City will ever be the same again.